Hello and welcome to Forex Trading for a Good Living. This is Tony the Trader. Okay, look at this beautiful chart. What is it? It's just a chart of the euro dollar. Okay, do you see much on it? Can you see much opportunity? Can you see the hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in trading on this chart? If you can't, you will if you hang around with us long enough. So I want you, before we even get started here, to scroll down this page and simply fill out the form. It's just a free newsletter. It's free for now. So go ahead and fill it out, okay? Join our newsletter, and when you get the confirmation email, I'm sure you know how this works. We're going to send you a confirmation email, at least our email system is. You need to open it up and then click on that little long link in there. It says please confirm this subscription, and click on that and you're good. You're in. Okay, you're in with us and you'll be able to hear from us, etc., etc. So anyways, there is tons of opportunity in here. Okay, now you may say, well, how it looks like a mess, you know, but these are the day bars. Okay, and there's so much opportunity just here as it is. Then if you can go inside these bars, you can go into 60-minute bars, you can go into 15-minute bars, you can go into 5 minutes and 2-minute bars, okay? And there is so much opportunity here in Forex, and especially on some of these pairs like the euro dollar, okay? And each pair has its own behavior, okay, that we like to, hate to use the word, but exploit for our profit, kind of like pirates. We're going to go in there and going to steal the money, okay? And we're going to pocket it, okay? And we're going to take it from the Forex market, okay? And it's okay. It's legal, okay? It's called good trading, all right? And I thought some of you appreciate that analogy, okay? But anyways, so we're back here at this chart. So let's see here. Let's scroll through here. And, okay, well, what's this? This is a 2-minute bar chart. Look at those, you know, this is one day. It's a Tuesday, okay? The 28th of something. All right, these are pictures, okay? I believe it's the 28th of October, 2008. So, okay, we just went to Europe here. European session, and then the U.S. session, okay? Traded for 9 to 12:30 in the U.S., 276 pips, okay? Let's see, we went from 2 to about 7, so about 5 hours there, you know. So it's okay, you know, and pulled in 272 pips. This is one example day. So, of course, you're not going to stay up all night, but you may be able to hire someone if you're in the in the U.S. or something to trade during this time. Okay, well, aren't there restaurants and convenience stores that hire people to work all night? Sure. Why not hire someone to trade your system? Okay? Well, first you need to find a system, or you need to develop one that actually works. Okay? Let's move on. Now, look at this. USA. Okay? This is the 27th. All right? And, you know, some nice moves during the day. Okay? Nice moves. All right? So we started here at 9:30-ish, 9 to 9:30. And we stopped, got lazy about, whoa, no, we didn't get lazy today. We traded all the way till about 5. Okay? That's okay. 257. Okay, so, pardon the scratchy graphics. It's 257% profit, okay, on your margin. Okay, you'd traded one contract, just one contract, okay, then boom, okay, you make for 100 pips you'll make $1,000 bucks, so 2,570 bucks profit. Okay, that's just one contract. All right, so anyways, let's go on here. That was some day trading examples. Okay, all right, here's a previous drawing we did here. Fun with the arrow drawing tool or real easily tradable moves? They're real easily tradable moves, okay? You just got to know what you're doing, okay? And you got to do what you know, all right? So get the knowledge and then do it, all right? No, you don't do this by feeling. You just get in when, when these moves happen and you ride them. Simple as that. Or is it that simple? Okay. Genius traders are people who can execute almost like a robot. Okay. They can keep it simple. But we'll go into that more once you join our newsletter. Okay. EUR, USD, 5-minute bar. Okay, is there a method to the madness? Yes, a very specific one. Okay. What if you too could average 82.3 pips of profit? Okay, each and every day. Okay. Of course, that wasn't as it wasn't as stellar as our previous example, but rock solid method there. Okay, we talked about getting inside the day bars. Here's the 60-minute bars. Look at this. All over 200 to 400 pip moves are nothing to sneeze at. Okay, and they're all over the place. Okay, how are you gonna play them? How are you gonna corner them? Aha, it's a little secret. Corner. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, here's another one. Each one of these green arrows represents an entry to a trend or a swing for an outrageously profitable move. Okay, I don't know about that grammar. Anyways, so boom, 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 boom. These are exact and specific entries. I won't tell you which trading system. Okay, you have to join our newsletter to maybe find out. Okay, look, 1,000% return. Boom, 160 to 150. Okay. Is up to September here. All right. Can you imagine riding your USD from 160 to 140 for a 2,000 pip move and 2,000% return specifically and exactly? That means exact specific entries. You are getting in there on purpose at the exact time, and you are getting out at an exact time. We are not guessing. And we're back. Okay. So what I want you to do. Whoa. I was going to show you one more thing. Today. Okay. The past few months, okay? Look at what's happened. A trend, okay? A huge, big, fat, juicy, awesome trend. Well, everybody in the news is, worrying about their, the normal way of things falling apart and etc., credit crunches and all that stuff. Forget that. If successful people go focus on opportunity, if something's going crazy, there's going to be some crazy movement where you can take advantage of and make a ton of money. Well, here's a 2,500 pip trend. Here's a 2,000 pip move and another 2,000 pip trend. Okay, and there's all sorts of moves in between here. Okay, you could be on that side of things if you were positive, proactive thinker who goes out and looks for opportunity to cash in. Okay, you got to think this way. That's why I want you to join our newsletter, Forex Trading for a Good Living. Okay, and just fill out one of the forms on the page. I think they're all over the page. Okay, you put your name and email. Okay, your email's safe with us, of course. What we're gonna do with it. Okay, we're gonna email you stuff. We're gonna email you ideas and strategies and system ideas and stuff we find that could be helpful to you, and just content from us. We're going to create our own products. We have product created, stuff that is going to help you get to become a good Forex trader fast, so you can trade for a good living, okay? And then also avoid making the dumb mistakes, No, we want you to start right and go right from there. And I tell you, from my own 25 years of experience, you are going to benefit, okay? You're going to avoid a lot of trouble, and you're going to get on the right side of things, okay? Well, my name isn't Tony the Trader. Okay, I thank you very much.